Truth, Peace, Hotep, Beirut, 1961. I was watching PBS show on the aftermath of the earthquake in Haiti, and it gave a little bit more footage of, the days and weeks afterwards. And I asked myself, how prepared are we in America if a disaster such as that hit today? We're not prepared. I have yet to see or hear of any community or county, I live in North Carolina, or even in New York City, where they gave you a blueprint of who you should be talking to, how are they going to communicate to you, and what plans and strategies they have, to rescue you, who's going to rescue you, why they're going to rescue you, and what time frame they're going to do. Every day, every second that we live anywhere, we shop any place, we pay taxes. These taxes are supposed to be supporting this system. And it's a shame. Because you look at Haiti, I mean, they said they had a warehouse that, could have fed people for 10 days. 10 whole days. That is amazing. And I ask myself, you look at food banks around here and, how many people they could be feeding, and a lot of people don't even know that there's food out there to feed you if you're hungry. It's like I always ask myself, if everything went down tomorrow, like bombs, nuclear bombs, or whatever, right? Or, we had an event level extinction. Well, it don't make a difference because we're all going to be dead anyway. But what about those disasters that do happen naturally, through God's will? Is it an opportunity for us to really recognize that for all the alleged good that this country is supposed to be about, that actually we're all hanging on a string every day? And my thing is that how prepared are we? Not just for, you have bottles of water, canned foods. There are people out there who have bunkers filled with stuff, and they can survive for a very long time, much longer than I can. So what I'm saying is that, are we looking at the obvious from blind eyes and ears? How prepared are we? Are we, Katrina, another example, right? For all that city does, I mean, it was ridiculous. It's like, come on, But it happens every day around the world. We just don't, acknowledge it. And from my understanding, if I heard right, for the hundreds of thousands of people that died in Haiti, they only saved 150 people who were stuck under that rubble. 150 people. And then some of them came out maimed and, died later. I don't know. And I understand this whole heart thing. It was an unnatural disaster. So, I'm not going to be stuck in that position of, it's letting God's will being done. Sometimes you can feel it, what was manufactured and, what was, something that was natural. I'm an advocate, what happened there wasn't natural. And understanding that, Haiti, what happened to the Dominican Republic. It's the same island. They act like Haiti's like a separate country. Nothing happened to the Dominican Republic. Not to say that they're co-conspirators, but the history of Haiti and the history of the Dominican Republic are two different things. because Haiti is a country that was formulated from rebellion. Prior to that rebellion, as they say, one of their ports was one of the richest ports in the world. They were sucking that country dry of money. Yeah, they planted crops, and that's something that not like mineral resources that once you suck it out of the ground, it don't recreate emeralds or gold and all the rest of that stuff. It's a phenomenon based upon the geographical location and the rock formations in that particular area. So when you're talking about planting, sugar and molasses and corn, all the rest of this stuff, that's something that that you can turn into a crop year after year after year. You're utilizing the land in order to to do these things, and the temperature and the climate, was suitable to have those a sustainable economy over there. But then all of a sudden, countries didn't want to do business with them. I mean, you got to look at that as well. But they got cut off because now it's in the hands of black people, Africans, whatever you want to say. So my thing is, how prepared are we? And when you look at the exploitive nature of the communities that were making money over there, why did they shut them off? And it also was very interesting that now all these businesses were taking a look back at Haiti. Now the whole thing blew up. So check out that PBS documentary on Frontline, and then come back with your own conclusions. Peace.